All right. Yeah. Good times. Okay.
So you know that thing I was talking about, the adrenaline skill, where
Yeah.
the more kills you get, the more damage you do. It's moments like that. uh, so one of the things that Fallout 4 had a problem with was clipping,
Mhm.
as far as like your armor and your outfit.
Yeah.
And so I think what they did is they decided to say fuck it, and just if you're not wearing the like certain types of clothing, it just doesn't show your armor. Because like I said earlier, there's a mod that would do that. Basically, it just made the armor invisible, or it made it so you could wear armor over anything. And if you had the armor over anything mod, boy, did the clipping get real bad when you were wearing things that were not designed to have armor in certain places. Winning.
Oh, bobblehead, big guns. Take.
Where?
Right here. You can take it if you want, I guess. Oh, it's right there.
Yoink. Because like in the regular Fallout 4, hey, weapons workbench. Regular Fallout 4, you tend to get a lot of stuff really early on. Like you start off the game almost right away with a minigun. You don't have any ammunition for it, right? They gave you a set of power armor right away. I think they are trying to get away from that. I actually don't mind the cookie crafting stuff. It'd be interesting to see like what you can all do with it, and I imagine you could really start getting min-maxy with it, like making a certain type of tea or a certain type of food, and then like you could craft up a couple of them and be like, all right, everybody, here's some food, and you like gives buffs to the team or something. I like that those kind of things will be an option.
Glowing meat stick.
That sounds delish. When we get our our first full set, we'll look on the map. All right, where's the most populated area? Launching nukes.
It's starting.
No,
That's starting.
Yeah.
I made it out of Vault 76.
Boom.
Thanks for playing Fallout 76.
I believe you can only nuke certain areas, so it's not like you
I
can just
know,
nuke
but it's
anywhere on
still-
the map. But
it's fun to
But yeah,
envision it.
that's kind of the idea. Is all of a sudden this big warning starts blaring: nuclear launch detected. Freaking like StarCraft. And people are like, "What's going on?"
Now, I remember
'Cause,
back in the day when we were playing, it was Civilization, maybe it's Civilization 2. It was a long time ago. I was in college, and I was watching a friend of mine play, and...
Was he Gandhi?
Well, no, his enemy was Gandhi. But this
Oh, of course.
yeah, Gandhi's a bastard in Civilization. I want to make peace
the
through your
bug
simply
behind it,
being
right?
dead,
You know the bug behind it, right?
No.
Okay, so there's actually a bug to the reason this is. I don't know if he was in Civilization 1 or he was in Civilization 2, but the version it is Gandhi, his AI profile has like 0 aggression,
Mm-hmm.
and when nuke tech comes around, it gives like a minus penalty to aggression. So like, oh, you have nukes, so I'm going to be less aggressive towards you. But because their calculator didn't go into negatives, it rolled his number back to have like 255 for his aggression. So it maxed out Gandhi's aggression when nuclear tech came out. And because it was such a joke, a meme or whatever, if you want to use modern terminology, they just left it in the game.
God, he snaps. Anyway, so what happened was that I know the war progressed to a nuclear state, obviously, and fired.
Gandhi was involved.
Yeah, well, we fired a nuclear missile at the opposing city, and they had nothing, right? I mean, they had nothing, and suddenly, they had like they were. I mean, the level of technology the dudes had pitchforks. Anyway, so the thing is that I watched the nuclear missile go, or bomb, whatever, go towards a town or whatever, and then They defended it. I watched this little pitchfork animation from the soldier go dink, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, how does that work?
They had a lot of pitchforks.
I just get the impression this like Olympic style thrower who just basically just heaved back and just let it fly.
He makes the most epic throw of his life.
Throw like your life depends on it.
Because it does.
Last night, Carson caught some lost couple out in the woods poaching one of our traps. I told them they didn't mean anything, Mike, but they wouldn't listen. Tied them up and made them walk the plank that him and Ethan built last week. I thought he was just gonna scare them a little, but before I knew it, he had shoved them both off the pit down below. This is getting scary now. All day they listen to that crazy woman on the radio. They won't shut up about that place to the east. I say they have supplies and shelter, but we're doing just fine here. I really wish those two would just leave already. No, don't sit down.
Don't drink the water. Don't sit down.
Stand up.
Don't set yourself on fire.
Stand up, you creep. I look like a. I mean, I hate to say it, but as far as a police officer goes, I mean, I look like a stripogram. You know,
a stripper.
Yeah, it's like, ma'am, you're under arrest. Oh shit!
Strap all junk. What? What did you? What happened?
There's a trap on it.
Oh, okay. I picked it from behind. I didn't even walk up in there. Yeah, I walked up like this, and I was like, "Ooh, red thing."
Hunter's warning. Read. If anyone's reading this place isn't safe anymore. Don't know what's been going on up at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, but not long after Ethan and Carson left to join them, a group of men show up and attack our camp. I know Ethan was one of them. Even through the gas mask, I could recognize that cough of his. Can't say where we're headed, but we've rigged the place for traps in case those assholes decide to come back.
Well, we found the traps.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Eventually, I'll get my camp up to the point where I just have a blueprint that I load, and it's just like a shack with a bunch of stuff inside of it, you know? Like all the repair facilities, and it's just like, boop, and I just place it down. But I'll get to that eventually. Probably... Definitely not today.
Oh, no.
An hour left. But progress in this feels so much better. I mean, like, yeah, sure. You know, you have to get to certain cards, and you have to break down the items to get the blueprints and stuff. But just exploring gives you everything you need.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can honestly, even though I'm not looking at it right now, I could see where this game, if you decide to go that route and more people get into it, could have some really interesting PvP potential. Because there's enough space to engage and you know the move around and I don't know, it feels like there's a lot of potential. They leave the control in the hands of the players, and that's where. I think its strength is going to be, and they do have the best PvP system. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, you can be neutral, but like if you get shot and then someone has to shoot you several times for your flagged PvP, and if they kill you and the other person didn't engage, then they're marked.
Yeah, they're red map, and all players are hidden from them on their map. Mole rat.
Yeah, and then basically, if you can disable your damage to any players, period, so that you can just say, I don't want to hurt anyone, so I'm just going to play this way. So basically, the only way that you can't be forced into PvP, but you can still interact with everybody, which is an interesting option. It's an interesting choice. It reminds me of a little bit of Star Wars Galaxies, where you could flag overt and covert. Overt was basically your open declaration for your faction, and then anyone, when you're overt, anyone could attack you, even covert. But the thing is the second a covert attacked you, they
lost their stealth status.
They lost their covert status for a while.
Yeah, and I mean, there's forts and stuff. So if you play with a group of friends, like maybe you have, let's say you have 7 other friends you play with, so you have like 2 different groups that you form. You could have an entire like faction base, because they're in the game. They're we walked through one of them, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think we walked through 2. And as I'm speaking of it, look at that. So you can claim these things, and they're kind of like forts or strongholds or whatever. And there's a gameplay around them, and some of it can be PvP, and some of it could not be PvP.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on who's playing on your server. And if you don't want to deal with it at all, you just stick with the little camps. This is this is a factory. In Fallout 4, this thing I'm staying on, you could build these and make a factory that built stuff.
For me to feel that a game is gotten my if I've got my money worth, if I played it for 40 hours and enjoyed it for those 40 hours, I could see doing this for 40 hours because it doesn't really, I like the exploration aspect. But honestly, though, most times I'd be going way slower than what we're currently doing, because that's just my
Because
style.
we're on limited time, we're kind of blasting through.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a big part of it. Most of the time I would just be like, hey, I'm gonna get on, I want to wander around, see if I find anything. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, whatever. And that's kind of my way that I approach these kind of games because
Water pump plan. Oh yeah.
it's more the experience than actually anything else.
So
You're like getting all the plans. I'm gonna kick you in the head. Like you're like running around. I'm like taking my time. You're like, I got the plans. Ah.
It's I think it's kind of not bad, but I wish you got a little bit more. Hey, plan high tech table.
How are you just like you just every time you walk in a room, up plan, up plan, up plan, up plan. I love it when a plan comes together. Have a plan, and we got a plan. If there's a plan, there's a plan.
Not every time.
I just like I found like a plan so far.
I don't know. I just see them. Okay. But I was gonna.
You just be sitting there shuffling them like decks of cards. I want to play 52 pickup. Whee! Here's all my plans. Here's my extras. You just kick me straight in the ass and go pick that shit up.
Oh, hey, somebody wanted. We were just talking about that. Whoa, he's level 50.
Player?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Or maybe it's a 50 cap bounty, and level 27 is. He's over by Highway 59, to our east.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. There must be a 50 cap bounty,
Hmm.
because there's a 27 next to his name.
Yeah.
Ow! Assist! Assist!
What? Oh, I was reading.
Ow! Assist! Ow!
I'm trying.
Assist less bad.
Oh shit! I'm on a sniper rifle. You're running backwards and zigzagging. What if that makes it difficult for me at all?
Maybe you should use something that's not a sniper rifle.
I don't know. Maybe like you should like then run towards me. It's a thought.
So you need the plan for Mr. Pebbles, the first cat in space.
I want this on the house inside of whatever house I make.
Oh! I found power armor. It's mine. You can't have it.
I already have it. Oh, yeah,
Cool.
tell him later.
Scorched Wanderer over here. Shit. Reloading. Where'd the other one go? There it is. The other one's in the house? Front porch. The fuck? Shit. Super mutant.
Huh. Come on, guys, leave me alone. I'm just trying to make some damn ammo.
Another super mutant. Oh, I'm out of fucking bullets. I am out of shotgun rounds officially. But there we go. And that pretty much ends day 1 of the beta. And there it is. 8 minutes.
Guess we'll stop there. See what happens next time.